Go.
Today we have the honor of being blessed with the spirit of the amazing St. Elizabeth Ann Seton.
Oh, why thank you. Nowadays, not many real people talk to me anymore, considering I died from tuberculosis in 1828. I am so happy that you kind ladies have remembered me.
How could we forget all the good that you've done? Would you mind telling us about your childhood and where you came from?
Of course. Well, it all started on August 28th, 1774, when I was born. This was 2 years prior to the American Revolution. Anyways, I grew up in the upper class of New York society. Despite this high society background, my childhood was quiet and simple, but sometimes it got lonely, especially because my mother died when I was only 3. From there, I felt comfort in recognizing the Blessed Virgin Mary as my mother. During these lonely times, I found myself turning to reading, everything from novels to the Bible. As I grew older, the more the Bible became like a support system. It was almost like a comforting friend that was always there for me. From then on, I fell in love with Scripture.
Wow, I wish I could have developed such a deep passion and love so young like yours for Scripture and the Word of God. Did you love someone else as well?
Oh yes, I fell deeply in love with a wealthy young man named William Seton. We got married in the Episcopal Church when I was 20 in the year of 1794. Our first few years of marriage were truly amazing. It was happy and filled with love. We even had 5 beautiful children. It was my own heaven at the time. After the first few years, things started to get hard. This tough path began after William's dad died. We somehow acquired his business, as well as William's 6 half-brothers and sisters. Things quickly became crazy. The business began to fail, as well as poor William's health. We decided in our last hope to move to Italy, where the weather was warmer. But things did not get better. William died in 1803 while we were in Italy.
Where did you go from there? It must have been hard on you and your family.
So from there, I moved back to New York and was welcomed into the Catholic Church through family and friends. I truly found comfort in turning to God. In order to support myself and my children, we moved to Baltimore, Maryland. With the help of a few close friends, we were able to establish the first free Catholic school in America.
So I've heard that in March of 1809 you pronounced your vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. From there you were called Mother Seton, and you guided your children and students.
Wow, that really ties into the gift of right judgment. It seems as though you were able to sacrifice your needs and desire for the goodness of God and His works. You were motivated by kindness, patience, good sense, and courtesy.
Another gift that seemed to stand out in your life would be your ability to understand and empathize with others and what they went through. The suffering you went through and the death of your mom and husband, as well as the burden of caring for so many children, really seemed to help you empathize with others, even Jesus.
One more gift I would really like to mention is your courage. You lived a rough life in times, but you persevered and did what was best for your family. You moved around the world in order to support yourself and your children. A lot of women in your day would not have the courage to travel without a man by their side.
Thank you so much. I truly believe I gained this courage through God and in my mother, Mary. I knew they were going to be there for me no matter what happened. My faith is stronger than my fears.
Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and chat with us and tell us a little bit more about your remarkable life. I am so happy for you and your canonization. We will keep you in our minds, and especially on your feast day, January 4th.
Yes, thank you, St. Elizabeth Ann Seton. Your life and story is beautiful, despite some rough spots. You always had God and knew you could turn to Him in your greatest times of need. I now know I can turn to you too.
I think it is almost ironic and fitting that I have come to be the patron saint of in-law problems, against the death of children, widows, death of parents, and opposition of church authorities. It means a lot to me that you ladies took the time to get to know me and my story. God bless both of you.
Your children and students.
Wow, that really I'm so sorry.
Katelyn! we were doing so good. What on earth? Katelyn!
She's up all the lives flash before her eyes. She didn't have time to cry. She's so scared. She threw her hands up in the air. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from
than that.
I don't even have data, so I actually can't pull it up on my phone.
I can play on mine.